Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dorcas Ajay, your wonderful host. You can also call me Idon Pro Max. And right here by my side is
Favor Grace, a social media influencer.
Sunday, my name is David, and everyday last student.
Queen Moses, a psychologist by profession.
wonderful people, amazing people. Now, our topic for today, you will not be able to imagine a man dancing like a lady in a wedding party. So now, my first question now is for Queen, because I know Queen, she likes to give us back to back, hot, hot. She does not mince words. Queen, you are in a wedding party. You are about to eat your jollof rice. You carry your spoon. You want to put it in your mouth. And the first thing you will see is a man shaking his bum like a woman in front of you. Please, what will be your first reaction? Will you drop that spoon or does not concern you?
Okay, I saw the background here, and what I can deduce from that is that I feel the man is just effeminate. He must have mimicked his wife's downstairs and unconsciously displayed it at the wedding party. He's just joyous. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. His dance was not provocative, so no, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't know
David,
about that.
what do you think?
From my point of view, it all depends on everyone's reaction. Everybody has different reactions to what they see. If you look at that video very well, the man was in the mood of happiness. That was his own way of celebrating the way he wanted. So he danced like he wanted. I can't really blame him. There's nothing he that again that I'll just clarify that there's nothing wrong with what he did.
Favor, do you have anything to say? Cause do you agree
There's nothing much to say. I agree with both Queen and David.
that he's just a happy man? So you continue eating your jollof rice
Yes, I'm watching.
like nothing happened. Okay, because of this issue, I would like us to shed more light because this is an everyday issue. This is something that in Nigeria, most especially, we've been struggling. Nobody wants to talk about it. So let's talk about it today. Let's be honest. What do you think about guys that actually behave like ladies and guys that maybe they don't behave like ladies, but they decide that, okay, I'm going to marry a guy. Meaning they see themselves, I don't know, as the woman or that second guy as the woman. What can you say about these two realities? Queen, let me hear from you.
Okay, first of all, I want to tell you there's a clear boundary, a demarcation between effeminate men and homosexuals. Like a feminine man is a man that behaves like women, but that is not necessarily a woman. They also have they have more feminine quality. They can see and reason things, unlike where the normal, your average man would just not talk or not express his feelings or not decide to think deeply about a matter like the way a man would. And a gay man is someone attracted sexually to his fellow man, the same sex. So there's a difference. I don't think we should judge people based on them having feminine qualities. No. I feel people with feminine qualities, like feminine men, actually make great people. If you have them as friends, you see that they are not gays. So we need to make that clear, get that clear, especially in Africa, because we have a real problem with that, coming from a cultural perspective.
The way David is doing his face is as if David wants to say something. So David, let's allow you to talk.
From what she says, I don't really agree much that every man should have a feminine side.
Uh-huh.
At least there's a limit. If God wanted men to be more feminine, He wouldn't have created a man and a woman. He would have made a man, a woman, and another man. In case that man had a feminine side. So when you and your girlfriend are walking on the road now, for example,
Okay.
and the man is actually more feminine than the woman, and somebody pops out with a gun, that man will run behind that lady. There's nothing he wants to tell me because he's not already a man already. A man is supposed to be able to stand and say that yes, this is my lady, I'll fight for her, but he's going to be hiding behind his girlfriend because the feminine side has already taken over that part that is supposed to cover his masculinity. So you can't really say a man is supposed to have that more feminine side. It's just wrong. That's what I just want to add to that comment.
So from what you are saying, okay, Queen, okay.
You said you wrong. Okay, what about men that run away from danger and they are still very masculine? What would you tell that as?
It's natural. Everybody has different reaction to danger. If somebody points a gun at you, you can't expect everybody to jump in front of it. Everybody has different reaction here.
So what is your point then?
My point is that there's a limit to femininity. There's a limit to it. So you can't really expect that everybody should be in touch with their feminine side like that. I agree that yes, everybody has their feminine side. But what I'm just saying is that there's a limit to that. Clear cut limit between gay and a normal guy. That's what I'm just trying to point out. That's all.
David, I know that you will say something. Favor.
Okay. There's a difference between effeminate men and people that involved in homosexuality. Effeminate men, they exhibit characters, behaviors, mannerisms considered typical of a female. So, but for men, those effeminate men, I feel they should just leave them, let them be. Everybody has their own feeling, like their own way to show how they feel. So there's nothing wrong in behaving like a lady, but the acts of homosexuality, I don't agree with that.
Okay. I wanted to stop there, but because of favor, I'm going to put this question to you, Favor. You have a child. You have given birth to the child. You have done naming ceremony. A boy child, you have named him Joseph or Shola. Then he grows up and you begin to see Joseph. He starts twerking. Joseph starts wearing lip gloss. Joseph starts acting like a girl. One kind. And you see this thing. From what you said we should let them be. Favor, this child, as you are saying that child, will you allow that child to grow up and continue behaving like that? Or you, at that moment, you will slap it out of that child? I'm saying it because you said, okay, let's let them be. I'm not against it. I just want to hear from you.
Well, for my own child, I'll show it immediately.
Exactly.
I see anything like of that sort, so I'll show it. If it persists, I'll look for spiritual help also.
Spiritual help.
Like prayers now.
David, Daddy, your son should grow up like that.
I know David is going to see something now.
It's the same way my dad beat me that I think that I'll beat that child in the event. That madness is not in my family. So if we stop it at that point, how will I sit down and my fellow son will go and bring another man and come to my house that daddy, this is my husband. Are you alright? This time don't start. No. It's not right. So I'll try and cut it off at that. If it's school that is that stuff from, I'll change the school. If it's from at home, I'll change that because it can be his mother. There are some women these days. I'll give birth to my own son. You're gonna be buying woman clothes and be wearing for the boy. No. It's just wrong. So I'll try and stop it from where it's going before it goes past the point of no return.
Thank you. Queen.
We should understand that some people are born like that. And some as people grow up, they discover their sexualities. So I don't, and besides, you saying you beat the boy to faint and anything, and she's saying spiritual. I don't think this thing is spiritual or something you beat away with.
I was just being metaphorical. I don't really mean that.
I know, I get. I'm not saying, even if you're exerting pressure, I think that's what even push people to this secret gay act. Even if you're exerting pressure, what the person wants to do is what the person will end up doing. So I just feel like, don't get me wrong, don't think I'm in support of gay rights. I don't hate the person, I hate the act. I do not like homosexual acts, don't get me wrong. But I feel like this is a time when people should embrace the new normal. This is something that people these days are like coming out for who they are, and we just need to accept that. We need to live in harmony with everyone.
Live in harmony with everyone. Thank you very much. I just want to know any last words from any one of you. Just something that just last words.
I want to say something against what she does. Like, Favor has stated clearly, God doesn't make mistake. There's nothing to embrace there. If He made you a man, embrace you a man. If He made you a woman, embrace that you're a woman. There's nothing wrong there. I know my God that is out. It doesn't make mistakes like that. So if your son or your daughter is trying to go against what she is, try and caution it before it gets worse, because at the end of the day, when she grows up, she will later regret it. Because if you're a man, you cannot turn into a woman. At the end of the day, when you're getting old, you regret it. That's what I'm just trying to tell you. So,
Thank you very much.
The same God that made man and men are doing, the same God that made Satan from angel to demon. So people will definitely choose support.
angels are demons are different from mankind. Yes.
David.
Satan
We are
is not
different.
support.
We
We
are
know they are
different.
different. We know they are different, but I'm just saying this. Some people just you can't stop them. I will do everything to correct you, but then when you feel it's your life, come on, you are now an adult. It's your life. Be ready to bear the consequences. That's what I'll always tell you. Some of my patients, I tell them, be ready to
bear the consequences. Thank you very much. And it's a wrap from Agro. Thank you very much. See you next year.